Hey everybody, welcome Susan Diamond Paint. So today what I have for you is a off the canvas project that I want to work on. So right here I have in front is a sheet of paper, it's graph paper that I printed off that I got from a video, and I've got to pull up my information so I can give you the correct person here. Let's see here. There. Um, It's how to create your own diamond painting canvas. It's the Diamond Painting Nerd. I got the graph from her YouTube video on that. So what I did is I printed it out. It's laminated, so right here on the back, it's laminated, and then I have a double-sided sheet, adhesive sheet, full sheet on the paper. Now I had to cut some of it off. I had to cut the bottom of it off. And then right here is my package of my drills that I got from Diamond Drills USA. This cross stitch conversion pattern I got from Etsy. It's a Halloween picture. It is Country Magic Stitch is the name of the countrymagicstitch.com is the website. So the design area is 128 stitches across by 176 stitches long. So, like I said, it's a Halloween picture. So I've got the cross stitch conversion pattern over here on my computer. And what we're going to do is we're going to get into the drills and we're going to get started a little bit on it. So yeah, so that's something I've been wanting to share with you. This is not, of course, my Haid. I have a couple of Heaven and Earth patterns that I'm collecting beads for. Been working on a lot of rounds, so I don't have a lot of squares to collect for that. So, yep. So that's where I'm at. I'm at on that one. Don't have all the beads yet for that one. I'm getting my scissors so I can get into my package here. Get my hole right here. So yep. So I got the pattern, cross stitch pattern has the number of stitches per color. So that's how I was able to figure out what drills I needed from Diamond Drills USA. So that's how I ordered them. So I'm just gonna pull them out, and there's my beads right there. And then of course this is my order of how many what colors I needed. And then there's a card on here that please the 200 drill packs versus bulk drills, because some of them didn't have bulk. So 200 pack drills are made by a different supplier, and they don't always match the bulk shade. To ensure the same dye lot, do not order the 200 packs and the bulk packs of DMC the same. As a courtesy, we have provided extra bulk drills, and in lieu of the 200 packs you order of the same DMC, please keep this color difference in mind for future orders. So I had, I had bulk, I think that's a lot of bulk drills. Trying to see if they were all bulk. 200, 2,000, 200, 200. I think she's got all the 200 drills highlighted. Yep, so we'll take a look at the colors. So the first color that I have on my pattern is 742. So let me find that color. And I'll show you the colors here. But yeah, Diamond Drills USA is where I just like to order from her. She got this thing taped pretty good, I think, with a sticker on it. Trying to keep it at least in the package, so I have somewhere to put the drills, because I'm not gonna kit it up per se. It should be like in bags, except for the loose ones. I'll put them in a bag. Let's pull it up. How about the crackling? Alright, there we go. Just got a card in here, but thank you for your order. A couple of those. Dialogues are different. put my cards there. I'm gonna put my package over here. So the first color I have is 742, and I'm pretty sure it's this orange color. So get that right there. And right there. Those are those right there. Do I have any more? Don't think so. I don't see any more. So yeah, so they are packaged, you know, in bags, and then small bags, and then of course the loose ones. No, I think it's a 319. So there's just some loose ones right there. What I needed. So they're individually. So there, I'll put that right there because I'm just going to work on the color that I want to work on first, which is to the left of the pattern. So the 742 is the color. Of course, this is going to be square. So I'm going to get my tray right here and pour some out. And then, like I said, I got my pattern over here on the computer, so I'm going to be referencing that to get started on this project. I want to do this pattern for a little bit anyway. I just had to wait for my drills to come in, and then I had to wait for how I was going to do it, and I did a little rough draft of that last week, and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, so I was like, well, I got to get double-sided adhesive because I was just laying strips down and it worked out for me. So I was like, well, we'll just work on one page and we'll do the pattern. So let me see if I can pull this cover off with a double-sided tape still on here on the laminated sheet. We're going to find out real quick. Yep. All right, so let's find it. So what I want to do is, this is the square that I'm going to work on. I'm just going to peel this back just right here. This is the square that I'm going to start with on the left-hand side of the pattern, and it's 4 stitches over. It's 2 missing from the top, and then it's just 4 over. So I'm going to check to make sure that the shape that I'm working on is color 742 before I get started. So I'll scroll down on my pattern here, and it's the triangle. Sorry, that's my trash can acting stupid. Alright, so the triangle, black triangle, half triangle is 742. I'm going to scroll back up to my first sheet of the pattern. Can't show you the pattern because, you know, I bought it, so it's, you know, with the whole copyright thing. Alright, so I got 4. So I'll make sure, and I'm going to see if I can bring you in closer now. I got you a wide shot, so let me change the view. It's as far in as it goes. And let me get you lower. So just bear with me. You're going to move a little bit. Get you lower down to the pattern so you can see. And I'll bring you out. Alright. Get you low enough, I believe. So I'm going to bring you out so you can see a little bit better. Did the square at any rate. And this is my square. Okay. So we are 2, 3 rows down. Can't figure out what keeps falling, but whatever. Alright, so this is my first color. So we're going to start right here. So I have 4 across. Okay, get those lined up pretty good. There they are. So I have 2 from the bottom. So we'll go down this way. We'll create our area of the same color here. So it's the same length down this way, except for the last 2. The last 2 rows are a different color. So we'll fill these in. Get those right there. So it's going to be probably about 4 sheets of this paper, graph paper, printed, laminated, sticky, side to side. Well, I'll just get 1 sheet done. That's what we'll work on. This will be my weekend project. We'll just fill these in right here. It's really, you know, it's, if you've cross stitched before, you kind of know how the pattern works. If you're just a diamond painter and haven't done a cross stitch pattern, it's same way it is when you diamond paint. You just have to pay attention to where the symbols go because you're in charge of the pattern. So that's that right there. So I got that first area done. So these two lines right here at the bottom because I'm going to stay with this color. I said the next square, I'll pull my paper back a little bit, bend it. I'm going to work on square number 2. Make sure you're still in the view. Yeah, I can still see it. Alright, so this next square is pretty much the whole area, including these two rows down here at the bottom, except for this one right here. So we're going to skip this one for this row, and then we're going to skip the same one for this row right here, because this color goes right there. And then this is for the whole square, so we will get this back up here. I'm trying to get it back up. Figure out what's on my hoodie, but I can't tell. Get that back up there. And then we'll go across this way. I have to figure out on my hoodie. So I'll come across to fill up the whole square right here with this color. And there we go. And we'll get it right there. Get myself kind of in the corner. So what we're going to do then, the row above this one, these two is connected here. So we'll just get that right there. And then we'll fill this in. A little congested. It's a little cool this morning. It's on Sunday, so I've come out of church, so it's after the first service. And then Sunday school is right now, and then second service starts at 11, so my husband plays drums, so he's at both services right now. And my father-in-law plays guitar, so we won't eat until they get home. So I'm going to come back up, and I already know that this whole area is going to be filled because I got it sectioned the way I needed to for this color. So we'll just fill this in, and we'll work on this color as much as we can. I've got a couple more squares and then further down, and then we'll have to get into another color maybe. So, and this you can work on pretty much anywhere. Take it in the house with you. I'm outside in my craft building / work area. So I just wanted to get started on it and show you the pattern, and I may work on this later this afternoon. Also, I'm working on my Drills and Chills square. It might be a short video of this with you, and then we may do a Drills and Chills video together. We can chat. Yeah, get my water. Sorry about that. I just wanted to get this started, so that if I wanted to, I could print the pattern out and I could take it in the house and work on it inside the house if I wanted to. Yep. I don't know if I will or not. I take it with me, but yep. So I wanted to at least get a start because I have this as a project. I'm going to do something a little off canvas with it. So we'll see how that does. So it's a little short. It's when I did the centimeter, it's like a 35 by 42 centimeters. So getting a 30 by 40 blank canvas wouldn't work because that'd be short. And you could cut it off, but I wanted to at least do the whole pattern, see what it looks like, see if I like it. It says Halloween, so it's got Happy Halloween at the bottom. It's got bats and things in the picture. And I have my printer is only a black and white printer, so I can't even print the pattern in color if I wanted to. So I'm just going to be going about it blind right here, basing of what it looks like color-wise, drill-wise, as opposed to what it looks like in the picture pattern-wise. So I have a second picture, but I wanted to try this one first. And like I said, I had to order the colors. That's a little out of pocket price for it, so because I didn't have enough of spares, especially for this color. I didn't. I don't think This was one of the colors I didn't have enough of, but there were some colors that I just didn't have enough of, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna order them all um, from Diamond Drills USA. And like I said, some of her colors she has bulk, so it was easy to order that way. Okay, I'm just filling these in. These are all the same color. Shut down. Let it filled in. There we go. Now we'll just fill this area right here in. So like I said, you just pay attention to the pattern and what your symbol is. And then that's what you go with. And you just say, okay, the symbol right now that I'm working on is a triangle in the lower half of the corner of the square. So the in the triangle is in the right corner of the box. So it's where it's sitting. Okay, making sure up two. I went 2 rows up, but I'm not doing 2 rows. So let me. That's what you get when you don't pay attention. Like, why am I? These not have anything? So let me pull this off. I'm gonna pull these off now because I messed up. So here you go. Pay attention to what you're doing. Apparently, I can't talk and work on the pattern. Should have known better. That started at the top, it wouldn't have been this issue, but hard when you're counting your squares because you need to keep within the pattern when you're counting because it's counted cross stitch. And I think that would mess me up. So let me get these off. And of course, you know, the double side tape is a little harder. They don't slide around like poor glue does, but it's just a 4-page pattern. So I just didn't want to worry with having to do pour glue, and I can just put double-sided adhesive on it and be okay. So I'm gonna get this row off right here. I got my pointy tweezers for the job, and diamond heart clip tweezers. Get that reverse there. Get that off. There you go. You get to see me mess up and how you resolve it because you need to. I worked on a cross stitch conversion pattern from about 2 years ago. I was doing it, created the pattern myself for the picture. It was the Clemson Tiger and Howard Rock, and I had pulled the pattern up in the wrong place, and I felt probably like half of the sheet or around half of the area on the canvas wrong and had to take it all off. Fortunately for it, I can't remember if it was poured glue. It might have been poured glue. All right, so that's that square. So we have that one right there, and I got to fill these right here again. That's when I realized my mistake. Fill these in. Of course, now these are going to be a little on the sticky side. That's okay. We'll just put those right there and pick them up. Okay. Fill that in. There we go. Okay, so there we are. We have that square. So the next square, number 3. So we're going to pull this down a little bit. That way. A little on the sticky side. Some people cut their paper. Like I could cut a strip right here. Pull that up. Could cut a strip across that way. But right now it works just to pull it back. So let me go back. I'll pull it back down. I don't want it. It needs to fit right here with it. Alright, got you still in the view? Yes. Okay, so this whole square right here, square number 3 that we're working on. Let me get these checking around here a little bit. Alright, let me make sure. So yes, this whole area is filled in, so I'm going to create my outline and not go above my row here that I'm not supposed to be, so I'll know that this is where the buck stops. So the buck stops here. And we'll just go all the way across the pattern. all across the box, a box of 10. Get it even Steven there. I'm straightening out my straightener. Go across this way. Alright, so that's my area. Let's see if I can push that thing a little bit. That one back up. Alright. So now we'll just take this and we'll fill this in. Let's create this border. And then all we have to do is just fill it in. I'm gonna get my spooky on paper right here. Cover that up. Keep putting my hand in it since I'm a lefty. There we go. So we'll just fill these right here in for this color. And get that done. Come across this way. Since this is the whole square area of this color, so this is kind of like the background color. Like a bright yellow. And it's kind of like, you know, some Halloween-ish colors. Fall colors too. It just has Happy Halloween at the bottom, so this will be my Halloween picture for the project I'm going to work for it. Work it for here. So I'm coming across this way. Just filling it in. That's the easy part when it's all one color. You just do your little color blocking here. And just fill them in. So, like I said, the pattern provides it for you. You look at the pattern. You figure out where the symbol goes based on where it is in the pattern. We just happen to start with the first symbol on that left hand side of the pattern at the top that we're going to work on here. So, yeah, my page one that I want to do is 40 by 80, I think. It's pretty long, skinny long. I can't remember offhand if that's how long it is. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. That one would definitely have to work that one off of my pattern keeper on my tablet, because that will be easier. And then you don't have like this diamond painting underneath it either. It will be the diamond painting because it's on a Ever Moment board blue canvas. This was just easier to do because, like I said, it's just 4 sheets of paper. Pattern is 4 sheets. That's all. Okay. Shake them a little bit. Trying to get them laying flat so I can pick them up. It's a little squirrely, the paper's squirrely because it's so slick because it's laminated. And the reason why it's laminated is the picture's going to go outside, so I don't have to worry about spraying it with polyurethane for weather. The lamination is weather. It can sustain wet. And then the adhesive, because I'm putting it on something, is 3M tape, but it's weather resistant, and it's worked out so far for what another project I've used it for, so I know that it will work outside and be fine. I'm just hoping it works. It's a little bigger than I anticipated it to be. I guess a little wider is what I'm saying, and I just don't know how it's going to work yet, but you don't know how something's going to work unless you actually do it and try it out. So that's what we're doing right now, is working it and trying it out. And hey, it's content for you, so different content. So we'll fill this right in. So what we'll probably do is we'll get this color done, and then I may work on it without recording, and we'll probably just let you time lapse it so you can see how far we get. And if I make any mistakes, you'll probably see that too. Having a bit of a time picking them up because I think these are the ones that were on the pattern I pulled off. So I can kind of slide it in the tray if I can get it to pick up. Now, good, because I just want to get that last one in. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 3. Alright, so I've got it a little bit in the fourth square, the square right here. It's not very far. Let's see. 2 off the bottom. Let's do this one. I'll pick it up. I put more putty in. So don't do the last 2 rows. I'm going to go all the way up with this one where the pillar stops. All the way up there. I'm going to have to listen to music while I do this, or I'll be watching the sermon one. Stop there. Go all the way up to the top. Okay. That right there. And then we're going to come over and then do 3. 1, 2, 3. You gotta see what I have turned over. I'll pick it up. 2. And that's all for that square for that color. Yep. Alright. That's it for that. So the next area, I'm going to give me a little bit more poured out because I've got a few right here at the next square. On the second row, let's pour a few of these out. I'm going to go over here and put putty in my pen using putty from Diamond Painting Putty by Kat. She's over in the UK. She's got scented putty. This one's called Watermelon Sugar High. It smells like watermelon bubblegum to me. Alright, so 1, 2, so in the full square, so that's 1, 2, 3. Full square 3, so it's this one right here. So let me pull this down a little bit. So I'm working on 1, 2, this square right here, number 3. Shake this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get it right here. So we're continuing right here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over. So 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 over. And we're going to go 1 less on this row. I'm going to do 4, 3, 4. And then the next row, we're only going to do 2 in the same start right there. 1 and then 2. And that is all of that color. Okay, so that's all this color. I'll go back up with it right there. We're going to pour this color in, and we'll start. I'll do the J's. That's the next color right there. Let me pour these back in the bag and figure out what color letter J is. Helps if you open the bag up better. Get in there. Oh, they're just going everywhere. Little boogers. Need a different tray. This tray's not going to work. Because the way the hole in the spout and all that jazz is. And I don't want to lose my colors because this is what I ordered. I think what I did is I rounded up pretty far up to make sure I had enough for extra in case, just in case. Let's see if I can open the bag better. pour that in better. Might be able to just pick them up better and put them in there. There. And there. So there we go. 742. Put that together. All right, so J is my next symbol. So let me pull down the pattern. And I'll see what color J is. J is 726. Okay. Go back up pattern to start. 726. So that's going to be a yellow. It's right here. 2 bags of that. I do believe 726, and I believe this one is a 726. Yep, 726. So I'll put my 742s back in the bag. God. All right, 726 is my next color. That's the letter J. That's going to fill in right here. So I'm going to get this 2 right here down. Because we're going to fill in this area right here, down all the way here, and some of this square, and of course some of this square. That will be the letter J. So let's see. Trying to see if my pink tray is sitting anywhere. It has a spout on it. To use it instead of my. Let me give my Admiral's desk tray. Put this one back. I'll work on that. Choose that. So I'll use this one right here. All right, so 726 is J. So pour some of those out. Put that right there. Shake these up. All right, so J will fill in this area right here, this square. So this is the full square right here. 4 over. So we'll fill this in, J. We'll get that one done. And then it should be also that color right there. It is. So it goes right here also. That's close J goes is in this square right here. And we will go down 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to start speaking somewhat in riddles here, but this will help me with myself. So I go down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I go down 8. Down 8. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip 1, and then I'll fill this one in. Skip 1, that one. So 10. Alright, so this row, number 2, comes over. This one is filled in. That's it for that row. Excuse me, row right there. I will skip 1 and then skip another one above it. And then we'll go right here. Make sure that's right. 2. Yep. And then we'll go all the way up with these. Okay, and then the next row will come all the way down. Create 3. Yep. Okay. So right here we come down this row. There's 3 right there. So that's the letter C right here. That's the letter C right there. And then right here. So we have 2 right here. 1, 2. 2 C's, 2 C's, 3 C's. Okay. And then the next row is right here. Fill these in. Next and last one. Okay. Fill these in right here. And then this row right here, that's the letter C. Okay. So the next box we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 rows are all the way across filled in with this color at the top. So what we'll do is we will do 5. We'll count 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 right there. So we'll come all the way across to our 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Get that another bit. Turn up. There we go. Okay, and then we'll fill this part right here in. So we'll just go up here to the top, create our border. I gotta get that putty off now. Tulips, okay. I'll go right there. Putty off of the sheet best we can. That makes more of a mess. I should just have what it was. Make sure I got it rolled up on my edge here so it don't stick out too much. We'll shut that up. And we'll pull this across and come across with this. If it sticks out, just go right over it. You don't see it, it's alright. Pull that putty up, I think. Alright. Then I just push it and push it in a little bit better. Sticking out just a little bit. So we just come across this way with it. We're just filling this whole area in with this color. This is the letter J, so that's where it goes. Since we created that border. We know not to go any further until we look at our pattern to see what's next. We'll just fill this in. We'll just come across that way with it. Filling in the color, little color blocking. And we'll come across this way. Alright, so then the next row is, let's see here. I do 1 and skip 2. Skip 2 and then fill these in. Alright, and then the next row is all C's. So we don't have any on that one. Then the next row, so this is going to be all C's. The next row, we skip 2 and do 1. That 1 will go all the way across. 3. We're only doing 3 right here. So 3 J's go right there. Okay. And then the next row, start at the end, right here. We go across. And then we come 2 off of that, get 2 over. Okay. And then we do 3, but we skipped the first one. We do 3 right here. 2, 3, and that's all the J's right there. Okay, that's all of the J's. Except right here, we gotta fill these in. Okay, so this next square right here, these are J's. So we'll fill these in. Okay. And then the next row is all J's, so we complete that. So we just fill these in right here. No other color but J. The next row is all J's. We'll fill that in. Okay. And then the next row, I'm going to shake me some more so I can get from it. The next row is one less than what we did. So we'll start it right here. We'll come across. And it's one less, so we'll stop right there. That's one that's less. That's a J. All right, the next row is 1. It's right there. And the next row is 2. 2. Okay. And the rest are all C's. All right, so there we go. Now the next part we'll do is we're just going to keep it within this area right here. We'll do the letter C. So we will pour these back in. Yeah, that works better. It's got a better spout to go back in the bag. All right, so letter C, I'm just scrolling down the pattern here. Need to print the symbols so I can see them. C is 741. Okay, 741. We'll be off this orange color. Bag back up here. So I'll put my 726 back in. 741. Let's see if I can find it in here. 7. I guess it'd be better if I take them out and put them in some kind of DMC order. That would be helpful, Susan. All right, let's see here. Let's see where's my 741 right there. There's like 3 bags of that. All right, so that's my 742. I don't think they're gonna be that far off. 742. All right, 727. 726. 920. 906. 351. 919. 920. 357. 358. 51. 746. Trying to get the bags at least in some kind of order. All right, 726, 727, 351. Go first. 727, 746. No, 742 goes before that. 46. Then we have 919, 906, 919, 920. Hopefully by the time next time we do this video, I will have them in bottles and labeled with symbols. Have a better idea of where they are. These in here. Somewhat in order. All right, 920, 38, 37, 52, 38, 57, and 58. Put this at the bottom. Yeah, I'll do that probably this afternoon. So I'll have this in some kind of order. In bottles. Let me put these in here. These are the have less than 200 colors somewhat. And somewhat Vulcan, so. Alright, we got that over there. Okay, got them in some kind of order somewhat. Alright, so 741. Let me make sure that is C. Scroll back down. Oops. The letter C. 741. Okay, I'll have to print it out to create my labels. Okay. 741, let's see. So we'll pour some out of the small one. Here. Oops. Alright, so the letter C is the fill-ins right here at the bottom. So there's no other color, no other letter but that one. Okay, so in this area right here is the letter C. So I'm going to put those right there. It's just these are the fill-ins. We'll fill these right there in this square. And then they go right here for this square, the first square. Alright, square number 2. All of these. We need to fill all this in. So we'll put this right here. We'll put these right here. And fill these in. Fill these right in. Come all the way. It's right there. And we know that this one right here is a C. Look. Yep. And this row, we'll fill these right here in. Fill these in. There's all those. So we'll come up. We'll fill this one in. Fill the blanks. This is the letter C. This is where it goes. There's no other color. No other symbol in this one. Alright, so that's it right there. So in this row right here, this is the next box. I'm going to pull my paper now. Right up right there. Okay. So in this square right here, we have C's at the bottom except for the last one. So we're going to come across this way because we're running to another symbol now. We'll do this right here. So these are all letter C's. And then there's some more. That it came right off. Let's see if I can pick it up. Yep. I was able to get that up. Put that little tray right there. And we're coming back across. These are all C's. I'm gonna roll my putty up again. Except for the last one. The last one is an X. Yes, okay. So the next row is the same. Right there, I'm going to come across. Alright, and then the next row is the same. So we'll fill that in. Lay all the way across with it. It's in the same area. Right there. Okay, so then the next row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 up, so there's 4. It will go right here, it's filling in. Coming across this way. There. There, okay. And then the row next, the seeds we're filling in. Okay. Alright, so see this one right here is where a J starts. It's still the same length. We'll stop the one before. Then just like this all the way across. Alright, and then the next row, still the same. We're skipping this one, just like that whole row separate top. Yep. So we'll put it right here. We'll come all the way across because we're filling it in. There we go. And then the next row is 3 there. These right there. Okay, so that's all the C's. We're getting into more colors across this way, the letter X goes across that way. Alright, so I do have some C's further down. So what we may do is I will stop it here. I'm going to get these labeled up into jars, put the drills in jars, and then the next, I don't know if I'm going to go down or over. If I go down, I may cut the paper to come down the page. I don't know yet. Or I'll go across, just cut little strips. We'll see. But that at least gives you a start to see, how this little cross stitch pattern's going. So there's our start. So we've got two full square areas done. Part of the third, that's the start of the pattern into the pattern there. So yep, I'll get this kitted up, and then the next time you'll see the video will be for the next color going across probably. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have a great one. Speak to y'all again soon. Bye.